Hello and welcome to Dynamic Gaming UK. This is a commentary of a previous game I've had playing Leona for the first time actually. I decided to go for a Leona Pantheon KD kill death lane. This is just a pure kill lane. I'll first describe some of Leona's moves actually. We have me, Billy, Mr. Trumpton playing as Leona, Sam from Dynamic Gaming UK playing as Pantheon Virus, our friend Jake, a funny name, plays Soraka, and Akiri is Dan, our other friend, playing Steven, and we got put with Joey Black playing as Fiddle in mid. And before I can talk about her moves, we realised we had a solo lane and we've got many a stun, so we're trying to get the first blood very early, and we actually get it down to 2 bars. Shows our aggressive start. We wanted to go top against a solo lane. We thought it'd be Mundo, but they've actually put Akali there. Anyway, I'll talk you through the teams. We've already talked you through our team. Netting there, Mundo, Trundle Jungle, Cogmore, Akali, and what should be forward, the mid or with Cogmore, Vladimir in mid it would seem, and Mundo's actually in the duo lane. He'd be a horrible, he wouldn't be the nicest to play against in a solo lane, but they've decided not to put him in solo, which is different, I must say. Anyway, I am playing support, so I got the regrowth pendant, try and get an early Philosopher's Stone. Right, here's our moves. Sunlight is our passive. Basically, in my own words, it's whoever you hit, you mark with a debuff, so anyone else that hits them, it'll add 20 magic damage to that damage that they hit them with, which is very good for support because you just tear down champions over push. Her Q is basically a stun. It changes your extra auto attack to stun for 1.25 seconds and deals a little bit more damage, not a load. Works quite well with Sheen, that does. Eclipse is basically a shield. It gives bonus armor and magic resistance, and when it ends it explodes and deals damage. Zenith Blade is another immobilize. Basically it's like a Moo Bandage toss. It pulls me towards them, immobilizes them for a short time, and there you go, I just popped it and missed it, but we've got stuns from Pantheon anyway. And look at this, we've missed a stun and we still managed to get her down a fair amount, even at level 1. Basically, I don't know why Sam's in the brush here, but we are going to, I'm going to support, so I'm just going to zone her out and try and remove any of her farm. I take down stuns, there we go, a bit harassed. I'm actually trading with her very well with my passive. Finally her ultimate, which is a very, very good ultimate. You can get you can stun a whole team, it can change a team fight. Basically, after a brief delay, it calls down a solar beam, which deals a massive AoE area. It's good range on it, it hits a massive AoE area, stuns people in the middle, or slows them by 80%, which is basically a stun for 1.5 seconds. And it is very good, as you'll see the power of it in this game. We know she's in there, so we'll just deal some AoE damage, just to annoy her. Down bottom, we have Timo and Soraka. They're actually struggling. It's a very powerful lane they're against, and it's going to be hard for them. Fiddle looks very pushy on Vlad. It's good to go pushy on Vlad very early, but in our lane, it's looking good for us. We're farming better. We're actually I'm denying her farm very well. She's got 1 minion. Sam's only got 9. We could probably do better than that, but we're looking to get kills rather than farm. Right. In chat right now, I say, look, we're on Skype together. I've got 2 stuns. Sam's got another stun. She's taken minion hits. She's actually down to 3 bars of health. We're going to try our luck. I have got 29 in defense masteries. I land 2 stuns, another stun, AoE, and we pick up the kill. Very easy, very simple. Got away with a massive amount of health to tower dive, and I picked up the kill there, which is, we would like Sam to have it really as our AD carry, but never mind. And ooh, and Vladimir gets away with his pool of blood, and it looks like we're in a bit of trouble down bottom. Not low on health, just struggling a bit, but we're going to head on back because we got first blood, got some gold, 700 gold. I'll pick up a Philosopher's Stone, and I'm actually going to wait 10 gold for my boots. Sam's going to go up and cover, even though our lane's still very, very pushed. Down bottom it again, just using a lot of the mana to heal. It's a very, very strong lane, not a good combination. You can get better, but it's just horrible to play against with Mondo slows and just pure tank and Cogmore range. It's going to be a tough day down bottom. In mid it's looking alright. If Fiddle can keep the aggression up early game. He's stronger than Vladimir. Just need to stop Vladimir getting there with elevations, but we're on our way back up top to deal with damage. Actually, he's actually teleporting. Yep, she teleports to mid. And I think, if I remember rightly, he actually swapped lanes because she clearly didn't like how many stuns we had in lane, and she was way too squishy for us. This is why we thought we'd have Mundo against us, because he's clearly the best to play against. We still haven't seen a jungler. I think he does disconnect, but he does come back on. But he's still on at the moment. Anyway, very comfortable, just the usual starter game farming, but down bottom they're actually struggling quite a bit. Let's have a look. 9, Common 13. Yeah, there's more than our team and they're sharing farm, which is not good news at all. We don't know, we have no one on lane, and we're not scared of a jungler because of how many stuns we have, so we're just gonna not even bother sight ward and just go aggressive. Just go very aggressive and take down the tower. In Pop's lab, this is where we realise they've swapped lanes, which is a good choice, but I'd still put Mundo in a solo lane. Maybe he is pre-made of Cogmon, I'm not too sure. But Vlad can poke a bit more, he can sustain more, and it's gonna be a bit more challenging. There we go. There goes the jungler, Trundle. And he quit, but he comes back on, so I don't think he quit. Get a few stuns off, a bit more harass. But that blood pool is just too good. It's just so good for tower diving, getting out of trouble. Still managed to get him 3 of those, so we're gonna stay around. I'll pop in some health pots to stay in. I've got health regen, I've got lots of masteries in defense. I'm gonna be able to stay in lane for a long time and keep the harass up and hopefully get another kill soon. In mid, they're all just farming up. Not much action, but down bottom they're struggling. I've actually missed a kill, and I think we just tower dive him right there. We tower dive him. He was a little bit further out, as you can see by his death mark there, blood. And all we did was tower dive him there and take the kill, as we did with Akali. I've actually got the kill again, but I don't mind. It's gold for me. Down bottom there, they're being very cautious. I don't think he needs to be that cautious, but never mind. At least they're not dying. Just hopefully get a very fed top lane, and I think I am going to go back soon. I've got a fair amount of gold, and I think let's get a few more tower hits first. There we go, down to half health. And Fiddle's fighting with Akali. She gets away with a skimmer of health, but he's not got that much health. I wouldn't chase her into the jungle with that much health, Fiddle, but he feels pretty confident anyway. She's got health, but she should be able to stay around for a bit, and Fiddle's got drains, so I'll probably go back to the normal farming lane as per usual. We're just farming up, get my armour, as I told you, just another stun. So in our lane we have a Pantheon leap stun, my Zenith Blade, which is basically immobilized stun, my Q move, Shield of Daybreak, which is another stun. There we go, there's one stun. Missed my second stun, and he goes and just pull. The combo is basically put your W shield up, land your Zenith Blade, so when you land on them your shield explodes, stun them again with Q, and with a Pantheon of another stun we should be dealing high damage. And I usually just go overkill, put the ultimate down as well, just to pick up the kill, or to even stun again if they're that tanky. Pantheon's on low mana, so we can't do too much. I'm trying to get a bit harassing, but he's just life draining me, which is not too good. Fiddle actually lost out in a fight there with Akali. I remember he tried to one-on-one her, just standing there, and he was much lower health and did not go well at all, but yeah, I can go back and buy now. I keep missing my Zenith Blades, I keep missing my stuns. It was my first game as Leona, so you better tell that by my build. It is a skill shot, but it's not too hard, especially when there's a group of champions. Ooh, I got very pushed back. I think I got a tower dive, but managed to survive. The jungler's back. He's not too low, not too far behind. Just have to stay in jungle for a little bit longer, but they seem to be doing alright. So they do a 2-1, even though we got a very powerful lane. And here is our executive decision to swap lanes. We know that they're struggling down bottom. 2 horrible people to play against. So we said, go up top, go against the solo lane, play a bit more aggressive, have a bit more fun. In comes the Pantheon ult from Sam the man. He lands it, takes loads of damage, gets down Kog'Maw, ignites him, flash, one more hit, he takes down Kog'Maw, and he's going to back out from Mundo just for now before I come. Very good play by Sam there, very good, quick reactions. I'm actually going to look to take down this Mundo. Oh, and the animation looked like it went through him. I've noticed this a lot, and the animation goes through people and doesn't stun them. It's fairly frustrating, actually. If I was a bit pushed, I'm surprised they're not trying to counter this, a bit more aggression, silence him or something. He's useless without any moves. But it was Jake's first time as Striker, but we're tower diving, well, I would say tower diving. He didn't even have a chance to get to the tower. And so many stuns, just so powerful. More stuns, there we go. Mundo says it. That's exactly the point. It's definitely worth it. If you got a friend, you have these champions. Leona's actually free at the moment. It is a very, very fun lane. You can play extremely aggressive and usually get away with it. It's definitely worth a try. We're looking to try and ranked. It's a bit... Leona's not the best support, in my opinion, for ranked. She's very aggressive, but if you can get a start like we have, like I'm on 201, we have Sam on 202, you can get a lot of gold very quick. Like I've already got Philosopher's Stone and Merc Tread's expensive boots. Cogmore's not even over pushed. We've got so many stuns. There goes out another stun, and then there goes that crazy damage by Sam, and that's another kill, and we can still get away from his passive. It's such a strong lane, such a strong lane. We're gonna look and try it in ranked. I'll try and record that as well, and tell you how it goes. I do need to buy Leona though. She's free. Probably get her when she's not free because she's just too much fun to resist. Mundo's back in lane. I'm by myself, so I'm not gonna do anything stupid because it's ultimate. It's just a bit worrying. His health regen. Might look for a little bit of harass because I'm quite fed. But anyway, everyone's just farming up again. Let's just check out Sam's build. 2 Donner's Blades, AD carry Berserker Greaves, and he's going for his Ghost Blade very early on. Ghost Blade's a very, very good item. I was about to say it's underrated, but it's not even underrated. A lot of people use it. It's very good. Suits a lot of champions, and especially Pantheon, because of the attack damage and armor penetration. It's just awesome. Anyway, I'm standing around. I'm looking for a stun. Yet again, the animation goes through him. It doesn't stun. It's getting on my nerves a bit, but I can't really moan too much. Cogmore tells us he's back, which is fine. We're looking for a trade. We know we can trade better. We got better items, but he actually did quite well there. Achilles low, and Fiddle jumps into his ulti, and he picks up the kill. Lovely. It's a good job by Fiddle, and we get another stun. So much action going on. Another stun. So many stuns. 4 stuns we got now with my ultimate. So good. 4 stuns and a lot of damage. I haven't actually got any ability power. I tried an ability power in a Dominion, and the ratios aren't great, but when you've got... I went tanky, and I got a death cap on the end, and you do notice a difference. You notice big burst damage, and that often helps just for killing people quicker, especially tanks, just ripping through their health. There you go, got a slight ward, because I know their jungler's back. Don't want to run too much. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. Bit of an argument maybe. He might be just getting frustrated with our stuns, but it's all good fun. And Fiddle, yep, he gets away from Achilles there. Bit of lag there, but he gets away fine. Sam is just camping the brush, waiting for someone to overpush. So powerful now. Yep, there we go. We said it. Funny 3 stuns and kill. That's what this kill lane's all about. But yes, basically he's getting very frustrated. We said if you went solo top, this wouldn't be the problem, because we've been fed from Achilles and Vladimir. And now we're just terrorizing these two because Mundo's sharing farm, and he's more powerful when he has his own and can get warmogs and just crazy health regen. Anyway, in mid, Achilles getting better. More items on Achilles, the better. She's much better with a few items. I noticed her build's a bit odd, but she's not too bad. Up top, just farming. That's what you do with your AD carry. AD carry up top. There's a different choice, but they were struggling. Achilles actually kills Fiddle. Yeah, again, he tried to one-on-one her, and it did not go his way, especially when Achilles got a few more items. But it's alright. We're 7-2. It doesn't matter too much, and they're not pushing onto the mid tower too much. I don't think it takes too much damage. We're looking, yet again, just for Mundo or Cogmore to overstep the mark a slight bit. Sam is low, but so much burst damage that it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We got a Trundle gank up top, and I think they get away fine here. Mushrooms, they can sight him out, they can slow him down. Yep, they get away fine, and he actually hits another mushroom. There you go. Cogmore just poking in the brush. Very good ultimate. I like playing Cogmore. Very good AD carry. You can sight out this brush just with your ultimate, and then your support only has to worry about the river. There you go, I've warded there so we can catch them out when they come in. They can see us though, they put a ward down. Oh, the animation just off. That was another stun, that was probably another kill. But never mind, we're doing fine. Fiddle's back in mid, farming up again. And our top are just doing the usual thing. It's a very nice skin, that Super Teemo, I really like it. Back in lane. We're pestering about, but they're getting better as the game goes on, as they get more items. He's got his Merc Treads now, so our stuns are going to do a lot less. Kog'Maw's going AP, I didn't actually notice this in game, but this is probably why we could trade so well, because he's very much land one move. We actually got ourselves in a bit of trouble here. I'm trying to protect Sam, I'm trying to tank the damage, that's why I'm running exactly behind him so his cleavers miss. They actually target me. They actually go for me instead of Sam, which is a big mistake. Sam's a lot more squishy. And Sam is Pantheon if you've forgotten, but he's a lot more squishy. I'm just going to take the damage. I've got 29 points in my defense mastery 3, and I can just soak that up. They could have got a kill. In my opinion, they could have done a lot better if they went for Pantheon. Pantheon virus Sam, they've got to call him. They went for him. That was a lot better chance of getting the kill, but never mind. It's better for us. Poking around. Vladimir's lifesteal just keeps him in lane for so long. He's manaless, he can just hang around. He's a very, very good champion. I'm just leveling up. You max your W first, if I haven't said already. This is a very good shield, bonus armour and magic resistance, and AoE damage is very good in a team fight. Then your Zenith Blade. I think your scale is better than your Q, because you only need 1 point in your Q, because the stun doesn't scale, it doesn't level up in time. So you do go for more damage with your E, and then just your Q is there which I didn't notice in this game, works very well with Sheen. I've tried Trinity Forces on the owner, very powerful. You know, it's a recommended item, I didn't do it in this game, I don't know why. I actually end up not even bothering going support, I just go stupendously aggressive and go tank, just because we're winning it so much. Oh, I could have stunned Mundaveni. He's overpushed. He hasn't got a Warmog yet, which is when he gets dangerous. But we're just gonna go back and buy. I've got almost 1,000 gold. Sam's probably got more than that, and we have actually got an Ackley gank. So Sam's just gonna head on back. I'm just gonna be a bit cautious, and she actually does nothing. Not even bothers trying to harass. She's 2 levels higher than me. She's almost got a Rage Blade, which is not, in my opinion, an item you put on Ackley. She is cross, but more AP. Go for your Hextech Gunblade, your Will of Ancients, and your Death Cap, and you do more damage than you do a Rage Blade, in my opinion. But we have actually got Vladimir on Teemo. Vladimir will win this trade if he wants to. Teemo, Blinding Dart does nothing against Vlad because he's all moves. And he actually takes a fair amount of damage. He hits Teemo for half health, and obviously regains it. But, yep, this is good. We like it when Mundo and Kog'Maw push onto our tower, because they got a long way to run back, and we got a lot of stuns. But I think up here, yes, there's Vladimir ultimate goes down, and he goes tower dives him. The pool of blood is too good, and he picks up a kill. It was a very good play on Vladimir. It's just nothing our Teemo Dan could do right there. Very unlucky. And down here, we're looking to get a kill, but not a lot happens. They actually avoid our stuns, and I'm just racking up the points in ultimate. It's actually very good. That's 250 damage now, which is good for a support tank. Very good. That's why I said of AP, it works even better. As you can see, I've got none, and therefore no extra damage. But I've gone more AD, and this works well because you have so many stuns. You can get off a lot of auto attacks, and I don't know why we're not actually going for him here. Here we do. We actually tower dive now. We pretended we weren't going to. I actually miss my ultimate. He gets the slow. He pops his ultimate. He's being ignited. I get another stun in. I flash for the kill. And he's just running around, and we miss it again. Sam comes in, picks up the kill. Takes loads of tower hits. That passive is so good on Pantheon with the shields, and it's worked very, very, very well. And we had to pick up the kill. And he says more luck, but we decided to tower dive him. So I don't know how that's more luck, but we're just gonna wind him up by being random and just say random words. That's what we do best. But here we go. We're poking at Vladimir a bit. We've gone fairly low, and yeah, it's a hard lane for Struck and Teemo. It's not the best AD carry lane, and he's actually going hybrid, so we kind of could have gone double AD carry, which would have been different, but hybrid's probably the best option. Because mushrooms do a lot more damage then. And we've actually got mid tower, and I'll pick up on this very soon because Fiddle's out of lane, and Akali is pushing, and we've soon got Sam coming back. And check out Sam's build in case you're interested in Pantheon. He's gone Ghostblade after 2 Ghostblade and Berserker Greaves, which is a very good option. Ghostblade is extremely good item when you activate it. And right now, I think I noticed Akali pushed, yes I do, and they have no tower as you can see. And this is things you got to do. Even as Leona, who I was going to play support, but I'm not anymore. Just notice things like these, and you can get yourself some free kills. And here we go. I sit in the brush, I ping, Fiddle knows I'm there, and here we go. I engage. I land the first stun. I land the second stun. I go for the run away, but she's been scared with Fiddle and lifesteal, and she actually goes invisible, which is very frustrating. And she dives up, but you will not get away from Leona with her stuns, and there you go. Meanwhile, we've been tower dived. Sam is... He could have run away, but he's been exhausted, and he jumped back in. And that Mundo ulti, if he did not pop that ulti, that would have been a kill for Sam, and he got away. But it being tower dive, Mundo ulti is too strong, and he gets away with a slight bit of health, but he's going to regen it. I'm actually running him down as quick as I can to pick up the kill. His ulti's over. I get the stun, I get the second stun, the shield explodes. He's just very, very low. He's just too quick for me, and he actually slows me, and he's so low. And I'm running in the rush, I try and guess he's running that way, and he doesn't, he jukes me. He gets away with a lot of health. I'm taking a lot of damage from Cockmore. If he has AD, he probably would have killed me by now. But he's not, and it's worked in my favour. I don't even have to use my summoner heal. I haven't even used it this game. I could have gone for something more aggressive, like exhaust. And I'm back onto the tower with a substantial amount of health, but I've got almost 2,500 gold. I'm going to go back and spend it now, and there you go. A bit annoyed that I didn't get the kill, and I say, and we are lucky. He got away, saved by Cogmore pretty much. Don't know what that means, don't have a clue, but while I go by, as you can tell soon, my strange build, I think I have a big thought about what I'm going to get, and that's why it takes me so long. But I've taught they're very push, got the tower. It's looking very comfortable. We're on 12-4, and we've nearly got all 3 of their towers. We've got 2 of them, and I believe one in our is very low. Sam's going to pick up red buff because we have no jungler, and their jungler's not even coming into our jungle, which is silly. Red buff on Pantheon, very, very good. Obviously he's got the slow and the extra damage. We've got a red buff on Teemo as well, which is nice, and I think they're looking to pick up blue for Shurelya here. And yeah, because the poison on Teemo is hard to give someone a buff because it just, you steal it with the poison, which a lot of people rage at, but there's nothing you can do. Didn't even notice Cornwall quit, it must have been a very quick reconnect. But there you go, you can check my items. I went Phage, and then I thought I could go Trinity Force, it's quite expensive, but I'm going to go for the Frozen Mallet because I was so annoyed that Mundo got away with that little health. I've decided to go for a Frozen Mallet because I don't want him getting away. In our lane, we're just going to push onto the tower. It's only Cogmore. Mundo's in mid. This is a free kill right here. I'm gonna look for the stun. I've landed the stun. I land the second stun. There's a third stun. There's a fourth stun. There's a kill. And we're just gonna. I've taken about 6 or 7 tower hits and Cogmore ultis and passive, and still managed to get away with half health. And I'm just gonna take my. I've got health regen and Philosopher's Stone. I've got a lot of health. I can hang around. I've got a summoner heal in case we get in trouble, and 29 in defense mastery is just going to regen very quick. Here we go, back onto the tower. We should be able to take a Sam Hops Ghostblade just to take it out very quick. And there, look at the health drop. Very quick. This is more gold. Lovely jubbly. Just got into lane, picked up a kill, picked up a tower. I could probably go back and buy even more now, but all the lanes they're all middled up, and we know Vlad's their strongest player, so me and Sam are like, right, we seem to kill everyone. Let's kill Vladimir again. And we run down, go to find Vlad, but we find a loose Mundo. There's 1 stun, 2 stuns, 3 stuns, 4 stuns. Oh, and he gets away. No, I'm sorry, I wasn't 4 stuns, 3 stuns, and his ultimate and flash saves him again. And yep, I haven't finished off my Frozen Mallet. That could have been the difference, but never mind. It shows our power truly. I'm on 404. We got Sam off 5-1, truly unstoppable at the moment. And there's only 2. Vlad's low. I'm going to sod this. I'm feeling lucky. I've tower dived. We've taken down Cogmore extremely quick. Vladimir comes in with a pull. Sam's taking a lot of hits. He gets 2 Soraka heals, and I flash and heal him, and he still dies. Took so many tower hits there, and we went 2 for 1, which we could have gone 2 for 0 very easily, but never mind. We'll take down mid tower at the 24-minute mark, and we're almost in their base. We are so strong. I've almost got 1,500 gold again. I could go back and buy a lot of dangerous items. I'm just gonna go down here and farm. Someone could split push top and take more towers. There's the jungler. He's got regrowth and Motrez. He's not that far behind. Trundle's a very good jungler. He's very quick. He can level up pretty far behind. That won't be the difference. I'm sure they'll blame him though. But yeah, I'm just gonna get some more gold. No one minds gold, do they? And here you go. Dan playing Teemo, just gonna mushroom up their jungle just to piss them off. That's what Teemo does best. The player's coming back. I think Jake might have the wrong runes. 85 AD on Soraka. Different. But never mind. I'm gonna farm up. I see ya, Vladimir. I thought, I'm fed, I'm just gonna try and trade with him. And I do fairly well until he does that. And he heals himself nearly 200. It's very frustrating to play against Vladimir. You need a silence and knockups to counter him. I have stuns, but he's still lifesteal. Me and Sam think, right, I don't even think they will contend us for Dragon, so we'll just go take it. We'll do it very quick. And out goes the surrender vote as we take Dragon. They surrendered. Sam zooms off somewhere. And there we go. That's the game. Thanks for watching. Be sure to try out that kill lane. It's very good. It's loads of fun. Leona's a great champion. And I'll put my build, if I got a full build, what I do in the description. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you like it. Goodbye.